Mrefu, as his colleagues fondly refer to him, is among hundreds of Kisumu County residents whose livelihoods have been choked by the noxious weed. Mrefu is one of the boat operators at Kiboko Bay Beach, but the last time his engine-propelled vessel roared was about 2 months ago.
Hakuna wageni ambao wanaweza kuja tuwapeleke boat ride. Hii ndio sababu tuliamua sisi kama wenyeji ama kikundi ya Kiboko Bay Self Help Group, tuliamua ya kwamba badala ya kungoja tuanze kuitoa polepole. Na wakati tunaitoa, ina maana ya kwamba ile tumetoa nje haitamea tena, haitazaa tena. Ndio sababu tuliamua tusikae tu tukingojea siku moja serikali itakuja kutusaidia.
Without any protective gear, Mrefu and his desperate crew venture into the dicey waters every day, determined to rid the lake of the hyacinth weed menace.
Sasa ukiwaona hawa wenye wanafanya kazi, wamejitolea. Hakuna mwenye wanawalipa, hawana gloves, hawana boots, hawana chochote ile ya kujikinga. Na vile mnaelewa ya kuwa kuna waterborne diseases on the shores of Lake Victoria.
Besides bilharzia causing snails, also inhabiting the weed are snakes and leeches. But for Mrefu and his colleagues, no amount of danger will stop them from reclaiming their livelihoods.
If the end of this week will be a month for us doing this job, and we'll still do it. We always do it every day for like an hour or an hour and a half.
80 kilometers away from Kiboko Beach, a motorized boat struggles out of a thick carpet of the water hyacinth. This is Ugambe Beach in Siaya County. Here, a group of farmers practicing fish caging are counting massive losses.
Kwa kila cage tulikuwa tumepata kama imesaraundiwa na hiyo hyacinth, tulikuwa tunapata kama samaki kama 10 ama 13 hivi imekufa. Samaki moja inakuwa shilingi 200. Sasa hiyo ilikuwa karibu hasara ya 30,000, over 30,000. Na umejua hiyo ilikuwa tu hiyo siku, na saizi pia kwa hizo siku zingine kama hapo pia tunapata. Kwa kila siku tunapata kama karibu samaki inakufa karibu 5,000, 10,000 kwa jumla yote samaki nyimesa kufa saizi inakaribia karibu 90,000.
Now, this has been described as one of the worst invasion by the water hyacinth weed on Lake Victoria since the obnoxious weed first emerged in the early 90s. An invasion that has paralyzed operations here at the port of Kisumu. Only a few vessels, like the one you're seeing behind me, can still manage to wade through the thick carpet and access the port.
Good 12 hours was spent in the vessel trying to maneuver all the way to the port. That's really a big cost to the vessel because that means using a lot of fuel to access the docking area.
The Kisumu Port usually receives and processes over 4,000 tons of goods such as fertilizers, cooking oil, soap, and even sugar for export to markets in Tanzania, Uganda, and Rwanda. But with the return of the hyacinth, business at the port is at its lowest ebb.
We have even KRA vessels here, which the KRA vessels are supposed to be making trips in the water, trying to do some surveillance of unaccustomed goods, maybe finding their way into the country. But same is not possible. Those boats cannot live here. So it's like now our borders are free. People can do illegal trade because the vessels which are supposed to do surveillance are not able to leave the port.
The water hyacinth weed first reared its ugly head on Lake Victoria in the early 90s. Its entry synchronized with the coming to birth of a political party known as Forum for Restoration of Democracy, FORD. The weed was later to be nicknamed FORD by the locals. Soon after its emergence, the government embarked on various ways to eradicate FORD with little success.
KARI introduced a beetle to attack it, but still that has been very, very slow. So ultimately we thought mechanical was the best. Levem bought a water hyacinth harvester, which is yet to be commissioned, is still in the port, and we hope once that machine has been commissioned, it will be the ultimate solution to this problem.
This is the machine, purchased at a cost of 82 million shillings by Lake Victoria Environmental Management Program. But nearly a year after it was acquired, the equipment is yet to roar. According to Livemp, a procurement and acceptance committee is yet to inspect the machine and okay it.
I'm sorry it has taken a bit of time, but procurement process must be completed. Because if we don't complete, we shall also be accused. Yes.
Okay, government should come into, and please, if you are still programming for your big projects, please come down to to local people here who are willing to do it. Please help us with gloves. We don't want you to pay us. Provide us with gloves, provide us with gumboots, all that we need, because we are willing to remove it without any pay.
In Homabay, fish landing beaches as well as some tourist attraction sites have remained inaccessible owing to the invasion.
So you find that most of the fishers, either they migrate or they are pushed out of their fishing activities, thereby reducing their daily income and also affecting livelihood in the county as a whole.
But as they say, one man's meat is another man's poison.
Mimi nilikuwa nimekimbia kuendesha tuktuk kule barabarani, lakini vile hii ilirudi nimewachana na tuktuk. Kuanzia leo sijaenda barabarani nitumie tuktuk. Sasa hii natumia hyacinth kupata riziki yangu. Sasa hii nimetega samaki zangu hapa. Kama nauza naweza pata kitu kama 1,000 na kitu. Lakini nikienda kutega kule barini toka 1,000 ama 2,000 na kitu, nitakuwa nimepata vizuri.
Sasa hii dunga hapa samaki inakuwa nyingi sana. Hata kama nakuja hapa asubuhi saa ya dagaa na gawa hapa, napata kama samaki iko nyingi, mumi, kamongo na kila kitu. Yeah.
Whether the weed is destructive or beneficial is a debate for another day. Uko Kusa, NTV.